The blend door actuator is a component of Ford's heating, ventilating, and air conditioning (HVAC) system that is responsible for controlling the airflow in the vehicle. It is a motorized device that adjusts the position of the door based on input from the climate control system. Whenever you are having trouble with controlling air circulation inside your Ford, it may be a problem with the blend door actuator. You can reset it using a few simple steps. To reset the Ford blend door actuator, start by removing the fuse that provides power to the HVAC. Then start the car and run the AC system for about 2 minutes. Doing this will allow the system to reset itself. After 2 minutes, turn off the car and put the fuse back in place. Start the car again and check to see if the actuator is working properly. If it is not, then you may need to replace it. What is a blend door actuator? As we already mentioned, the blend door actuator is a component of the HVAC system. They are referred to as blend doors because they help to blend hot and cold air. The actuator is responsible for opening and closing the door that controls the airflow in the vehicle. It is a small motor that is connected to the door by a linkage. Actuators manage the mode settings for the HVAC system. The mode settings include vent, bi-level, floor, defrost, panel. When you change the setting on your HVAC system, the actuator moves the door to the correct position. For example, when you select the floor setting, the actuator will move the door to the position that directs airflow to the floor vents. How it works. The actuator receives power from the fuse box. When you turn on the AC or heat, a signal is sent to the actuator telling it to move the door. The driver or passenger can select the desired setting by turning the climate control knob. As the knob is turned, a small motor inside the actuator turns a gear. The gear is connected to the door by a linkage. As the gear turns, it moves the door to the correct position. Location. It can be very difficult to identify the blend door actuator. There is usually one on the left in cars with 2 actuators, especially those with automatic temperature control. In some cases, the blend door actuator is located behind the glove compartment. Most of the newer Ford models have the actuator located behind the glove compartment. You will need to remove the glove box to access it. On some models, you may be able to see the actuator through a small opening in the dash. Causes of failing blend door actuator. Like any other mechanical device, the blend door actuator is also bound to malfunction. Several things can cause the actuator to fail, including 1. Broken gear set. An actuator consists of fragile plastic gears. Over time, these gears can break or strip. When this happens, the actuator will not be able to move the door. 2. Dirty connections. The actuator is connected to the HVAC system with wires. If these wires are loose or dirty, it can cause the actuator to fail. Dirty connections have a higher resistance, which can cause the actuator to overheat and fail. 3. Excessive heat. The actuator is located in the engine compartment where it is exposed to excessive heat. Over time, this heat can damage the actuator. 4. Malfunctioning electric motor. The HVAC system is controlled by an electric motor. If this motor fails, it can cause the actuator to fail. Signs of a bad blend door actuator. You can look out for the following signs to know if your actuator is failing. 1. Noisy and repetitive knocking sounds. You may hear some noisy sounds in the glove box area when the actuator is failing. These sounds are usually repetitive and may be accompanied by a clicking noise. This noise is usually caused by a broken gear set. 2. Difficulty in changing the mode settings. When the actuator fails, it can become difficult to change the mode settings of the HVAC system. The setting may get stuck in one position or may not change at all. 3. Inconsistent temperature. The actuator is responsible for controlling the airflow in the vehicle. When it fails, you may notice that the temperature inside the car is inconsistent. The temperature may be too hot or too cold, even when the AC or heat is turned off. Resetting the Ford blend door actuator. When you notice your Ford's blend door actuator is not working, you may need to reset or recalibrate it before thinking of replacing it. This is a simple process you can accomplish using the following steps. Step 1. Remove the fuses. Start by removing the actuator fuses, CJB fuse 5 and CJB fuse 13, from the fuse panel located in the engine bay. Step 2. Start the car. This step involves simply turning the ignition on for your car without actually starting the engine. Step 3. Run the AC system. You should then use your climate control system to turn the AC and leave it running for about 2 minutes. You should notice the temperature gauge on your dash reading about 38 degrees Celsius. Step 4. Shut down the car. After the 3 minutes have elapsed, go ahead and turn off your car. Step 5. Reinstall the fuses. Now you can go back and reinstall the fuses you removed in Step 1. Your Ford blend door actuator should now be reset and working properly. If you find that it is still not working after following these steps, then it may be time to replace the actuator. To summarize what we talked about in this video, to reset the Ford blend door actuator, turn off the car and remove the HVAC fuse. Then start the engine and run the AC system for approximately 2 minutes. This will allow the system to recover on its own after 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, turn off the vehicle and replace the fuse. Check to see if the actuator is working properly. If not, then you may consider other options, such as diagnosing the air conditioning relay, checking the wiring harness, or replacing the actuator. I hope this video helped. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and follow so you don't miss any of my videos.